In the Harvard Student Handbook, students are required to respect public and private ownership in instances of theft, misappropriation,
And punch me in the face.
See? He said that. Do you hear these fucking guys? Welcome back for another movie reaction, and today we'll be watching The Social Network, directed by David Fincher. His name sounds familiar, but I don't know what movies I've seen that he's directed. What I do know about this movie is based on Facebook. The creator, Mark Zuckerberg, Jesse Eisenberg is playing him, and I think Andrew Garfield. And I do know that people who've watched this kind of turned off by Mark Zuckerberg or see him in a different light after seeing this movie. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. It really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
How do you distinguish yourself in a population of people who all got 1600?
I didn't know they take SATs in China.
I was talking about me.
You got a 1600?
Yes, I could sing in an acapella.
So they're just gonna open up the movie with letting us know how smart he is, okay? That we're dealing with a genius here.
I need to do something substantial in order to get the attention of the clubs.
Roosevelt didn't get elected president because he was a member of the Phoenix.
Member of the Porcellian, and yes, he did.
I didn't even know these clubs existed. Now I want to know who's been in these clubs.
You're breaking up with me?
You are going to introduce me to people I wouldn't normally have the chance to meet. What the
Is this real?
Yes.
Okay, then wait, I apologize.
Hasn't got the human side of interacting down. How does someone like that help create Facebook? Necessity is the mother of creation, I guess. It's not a bad thing that you can't really interact with other people. I mean, the dude's a billionaire, right? Well, you don't become a billionaire without ruining a few lives.
Erica Albright's a bitch. She's a 34B, as in barely anything there.
He put that online?
The Kirkland Facebook is open on my desktop, and
So Facebook's already a thing. Holy shit. Damn, it's like this? These parties?
Adams has no security but limits the number of results to 20 a page. Dunster is intense. Not only is there no public directory, but there's no directory at all.
He's sitting there and breaking down what's wrong with each one of these sites that he's going to, and then fixing it and adding it to his database. All this to take his mind off of a girl, and it's all happening in the same night?
Oh shit. Albright, he blogged about you. You don't want to read it.
And this shit has to be out there documented somewhere.
There's a very unusual amount of traffic to the switch at Kirkland. This would be unusual for halftime at the Super Bowl.
He's about to crash Harvard's network.
I do?
He did.
Unless it's a coincidence, I think this is us.
It's not a coincidence.
Why don't we stretch our legs for a minute? It's been almost 3 hours, and frankly, you did spend an awful...
Whoa, why is Andrew Garfield on the other side of the table?
Well, you could row forward and I could row backward. We're genetically identical. Science says we'd stay in one place. Just row the damn boat.
Damn, who are those two guys? They're fucking killing it.
He set up the whole website in one night and he did it while he was drunk.
You know what I think? This is our guy.
Tyler Winklevoss. Tyler spelled the usual way. And
Those dudes haven't even met him yet, and they're already in a deposition against him. And they said this is our guy. Did they bring him into the shit?
Don't worry, Mr. Zuckerberg. Brighter men than you have tried and failed.
One valid bit, one modified bit, one reference bit.
That is correct.
Oh, shit. He's like, nah, I know what the fuck's going on here. Fuck your class.
We were really impressed with Face Match. Also built Course Match.
I don't know course match.
Go online and see what courses your friends are taking. It's really smart, man.
It led to other stuff like teachers, which courses are fun or cool. Damn.
And we'll provide all the...
I'm in.
That's what you said?
It was 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know what I said.
When did you come to Eduardo?
I don't understand that question.
Damn, so it's only 3 or 4 years that have passed when his deposition is happening?
Come up with something.
Hang on, I gotta tell you something that you're not gonna believe. I got punched by the Phoenix.
Are you kidding?
No. I mean, it's just the first of a 4-step.
That's one of the final clubs, right?
It would be exclusive.
You would have to know the people on the site to get past your own page, like getting punched. Like a final club, except we're the president.
Holy shit, he took these guys' ideas and brought it to him. It's kind of crazy hearing about all this shit.
He looked at what they had and decided it wasn't worth his time. He said even his most pathetic friends knew more about getting people interested in the website than these guys.
All these insults coming out during a deposition.
From Mark Zuckerberg to Cameron Winklevoss, 2003. Sorry I was unreachable tonight. I just got about 3 of your missed calls. I was working on a problem.
He's creating Facebook. This dude told somebody he was making a Harvard connection site, but he was actually working with his roommate to create Facebook.
We need a dedicated Linux box. It's gonna cost a little more money.
Do we need it?
Gotta handle the traffic.
Do it.
I already did.
Oh, he's doing all of the work.
You had 42 days to study our system and get out ahead.
Do you see any of your code on Facebook? Did I use any of your code?
You stole our whole goddamn idea.
Fellas,
Fuck your idea.
you guys were the inventors of Facebook. You'd have invented Facebook.
Exactly. I'm with them on that. Y'all were just talking about it. Was there anything official put in writing?
This is what drives life at college. Are you having sex or aren't you? It's people are gonna log on. There's a chance they're actually gonna
get laid.
meet a girl. Yes.
Mostly older married people were using it to get laid. That became a well-known byproduct of this site.
The site's live.
You know, let's go get a drink and celebrate. Mark, are you praying?
He's overwhelmed by putting the site live. That dude put in a lot of the capital, though. I will say that Andrew Garfield's character.
Zuckerberg stole our website. It's been live for more than 36 hours.
Mr. Hotchkiss.
And even if he did steal your idea, there's nothing in writing. That seems so stupid.
I want to hire the Sopranos to beat the shit out of him with a hammer.
We can do that ourselves. I'm 6'5", 220, and there's 2 of me.
I'm with this guy.
Whatever.
And there's 2 of me.
If you needed $1,000, you didn't ask my clients for it.
I went to my friend for the money because that's who I wanted to be partners with. He was also my best friend.
He was your best friend? Holy shit. I thought they were just roommates. Damn.
So the challenge when I wrote BASIC wasn't just to run at 4K bytes, but I also had to leave room for the users to run their programs at 4K bytes.
Here she is. And they were talking earlier about hooking up with Asian girls.
Facebook me when you get home. Maybe we can all go and grab a drink.
She said, Facebook me. Have you ever heard so many different good things packed into one regular size sentence?
Oh no. Is he gonna pull back the 30%? I mean, it just seems like he's already starting to get distant with them.
We got 4,000 members.
Because the Facebook is cool, and if we start installing pop-ups,
Talking is the business end of the company. The site.
we don't even know what it is yet.
So he's against advertisers? Surprising, considering what it turned into.
This is from a lawyer, Mark.
Lawyer, their father's house counsel.
Do they have ground?
Okay, they came to me with an idea. I had a better one.
Why didn't you show me this letter?
I didn't think it was a big deal.
They came to me with an idea, I had a better one. Damn. No comment. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
If your clients want to sit on my shoulders and call themselves tall, they have a right to give it a try. My colleagues and I are doing things that no one in this room are intellectually or creatively capable of.
He's making them look very small. I don't want to say it, but shit. Jesse Eisenberg is killing this too.
I have 12:45.
And it made him look like a monster. That's what he wanted. I love this is gonna be a Facebook movie. This is like, it's a Mark Zuckerberg's character. It's kind of inspiring. But damn, is it worth it?
Right before you made some ignorant crack about my family's name, my bra size, and then rated women from a dark room because that's what the angry do nowadays.
That's true. People go online and troll and write stupid dumb shit because their life is fucking bullshit or they're going through something.
We have to expand.
Oh, what, Mark?
Is he mad about something?
We are expanding to Yale and Columbia. Dustin, I want you to share the coding work with.
This shit is still only in Harvard, changing the whole social experience of the campus. It was like a testing ground before they changed the country and then the world.
You must really hate the Winklevosses.
They are suing me because for the first time in their lives, things didn't work out the way they were supposed to for them.
I mean, if everything went as how this movie says, if there's proof that you did say this and he was in the room, like intellectual property, whatever they said, it doesn't matter how I feel. If there's grounds for it and it's been done before, fucking go for it. Get yours, man.
And by the way, he's in violation of Harvard law.
There's no such thing as Harvard law.
Wait, there is.
A little bit of bass just kicked in.
I'm late for biochem. You don't know my name, do you?
Is it Stanford?
I should just kick your ass.
Is it Stanford? Justin Timberlake? Oh, shit.
I found a Napster.
You're Sean Parker?
Aha!
You're a zillionaire.
You mind if I check my email?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's some bullshit. You know damn well this is not how he found out about Facebook. This is just a way to put it in a movie as a cool way. I woke up after sleeping with a girl and she didn't know who I was, and then I hopped on her Facebook while she was in the shower.
In the Harvard Student Handbook, students are required to respect public and private ownership in instances of theft, misappropriation,
And punch me in the face.
See? He said that. Do you hear these fucking guys?
Harvard undergraduates believe inventing a job is better than finding a job. I'll suggest again that the two of you come up with a new project.
That's what they feel like at Harvard? Invent a job instead of finding one? Oh, I fucking love that.
People who go on the Facebook tend to stay on longer. 91% of people who try it once will come back.
What sound is he making? It's not like a tisk.
Gag reflex. 25 minutes late.
He founded Napster when he was 19.
Not a god.
And what is he?
I think we're just jealous.
I honestly wasn't jealous.
Oh shit, they're meeting with Sean. Oh man. And this movie's kind of portraying him to be jealous. He has a right to be reserved. He's a partner.
Sorry, you didn't bring down the record companies. They won.
In court. You want to buy a Tower Records, Eduardo?
And he told a story.
See, it's shit like that. He changed the game. Right, ever since Napster, people just started downloading music.
That's where you're headed. $1 billion valuation. Unless you take bad advice. When you go fishing, you can catch a lot of fish, or you can catch a
Mark
big fish.
is completely enamored and pulled in by what this guy is saying. Because he's a proven success. He did it.
Told Mark they'd talk again soon, but not before he made his biggest contribution to the company.
Drop the. Just Facebook. It's cleaner.
What? Sean Parker told him to drop the.
You never did anything to embarrass the company?
No.
You were accused of animal cruelty. I have here an article from the Crimson.
I can't have this, Wardo.
Shit.
Dining hall was serving chicken for dinner. So I took little pieces of chicken and I gave it to the chicken. The next thing I knew, I was being accused of forced cannibalism.
Because he fed chicken nuggets or chicken tenders to his pet chicken. Aren't there animals that eat other animals in the wild? Birds that eat other birds? It wasn't bad taste, but I wouldn't be worried about it.
We don't know that any of that's true.
You can read about it.
And I can read about you torturing birds.
Hey, don't fish! Eat other fish! The marlins and the trout!
That's what I said. Don't animals eat other animals?
Every 10th line of code written, they have to drink a shot. Every time the server detects an intrusion, the candidate responsible has to drink a shot. I also have a program running that has a pop-up window appear simultaneously.
What is up with this nerdy ass, geeky ass fucking drinking game? I'm sorry, I don't usually say that like about stuff, but come on, get the fuck out of here.
Welcome to Facebook.
Welcome to Facebook.
I figured Mark could work on the site while I was generating advertiser interest in New York. But mostly I figured, how much could possibly go wrong in 3 months?
I mean, 3 months is a long time when your fucking site is taking off.
Here you go.
This house and this team are great. It's exactly what it should be.
Damn, Mark Zuckerberg likes to drink, huh?
You know why I started Napster? Girl I loved in high school was the co-captain of the varsity lacrosse team, and I wanted to take her from him.
Damn, so all this Napster and Facebook both started over a girl.
This is a once-in-a-generation holy shit idea. Look at my face. And tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Him speaking about your friend in such a bad light, knowing he's your best friend, that should have been a sign right there. No matter what he's saying, it's on the table that he's just trying to get his. But people have jumped off bridges for shit other than money. Let's just say that. Haven't seen the Winklevosses for a while.
Brilliant race. I've never seen a race that close.
Mile and a half races are more commonly won by a boat like this.
I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse us.
On to the Dutch.
He doesn't even care anything about them. They're just a fleeting meeting, and that's it. So is that race going to be a metaphor for how close they were to winning this deposition?
New website called Facebook. Do you have this in America? Good race, boys. Take a bitter with the better, eh?
And it's like that analogy works for the Facebook thing too. Take the bitter. Whoa.
Are you guys using spikes or ghost missiles?
We don't know. We're just shooting at each other.
Use sweet kamikazes.
This is representative of how possible it is to have this business and a self-starter and still be able to live that college-y, playing video games and with your friends in the living room drinking beers. You know, that's the future.
How old are they, Sean?
It's not polite to ask. You think you know me, right?
I've read enough.
You know how much I've read about you?
Does he have charges of like underage girls? Sean Parker is definitely not coming off in a good light in this movie.
You gotta move out here, Wardo. This is where it's all happening. The energy. Mark, you got it. I'm afraid if you don't come out here, you're gonna get left behind. I need you.
He's told him directly.
Try to find advertisers. And how's it going so far?
What did you mean, get left behind?
Yeah, see? Even that pointed me out like, what the fuck? Damn.
We're filed as a corporation in Delaware.
Now, let me ask you something. Who's Eduardo Saverin?
A domino that is destined to fall.
Why does your relationship status say single? Do I look stupid to you? CFO of Facebook doesn't know how to change his relationship status?
People have gotten stabbed and killed over their Facebook statuses too. So this isn't too unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Maybe you were frustrated.
Yeah.
Maybe you were angry.
I was.
What's wrong with her, man? Shit.
We did it.
You're going back there already?
Yes.
Also, I'm breaking up with you.
Right, the fuck? Why are you still here? That's crazy though. I feel like that trash can metaphor of when she lit it on fire, that's what's gonna happen here. Oh shit.
How many shares of stock will I own?
1,328,334. That represents a 34.4% ownership share.
What the fuck, man? How did this all go so bad? I can understand the Winklevoss, but what the fuck with Eduardo?
You gotta come back. Somewhere around the end of November, early December.
Remember the algorithm on the window at Kirkland? Yeah, I'll be here.
Mark, man, what the fuck did you do, bro?
I got the email from Mark telling me to come out for the millionth member party. But Mark and Sean had played some kind of revenge stunt on Case Equity, so I went to California.
What? What the fuck? He still made an offer?
You issued 24 million new shares of stock.
And what was your ownership share diluted down to?
0.03%.
What the fuck?
I'll bet what you hated the most is that they identified me as a co-founder of Facebook, which I am. Better lawyer up, asshole.
Damn.
Here's your $19,000. I wouldn't cash it though. I drew it on the account you froze.
There's no way. 0.03? I thought it got knocked down to like 15 or 13 or 10%. And even then I was gonna be like, dude, what the fuck? At the million subscriber event? Like, what the fuck?
What's the package? Nothing.
So you hit 1 million, you lose your best friend. It's a horrible start for the company. Who put in the initial seed money? Who believed in you? Whose algorithm you used to get this shit going, to build a name for yourself? He did a lot of the leg work, of course, and the grunt work, the shit that made Facebook what it is. How can you live with yourself though?
It's the cops.
How old are you?
21.
Lying only makes it worse.
Right, they're all 21, come on. Oh, now it's a stress to deal with this guy. You didn't know this was coming, man?
You don't think Wardo was involved, do you? Do you think? No. Or Manningham. One of them. Somebody sent the coke in there.
Sent the coke? Are you serious, man? Mark is too smart for that shit.
All you had all day was that salad. You want to get something to eat?
I can't.
I'm not a bad guy.
Yes, you are. Fuck you. 0.03?
Why weren't you at Sean's sorority party that night?
You think I'm the one that called the police?
Doesn't matter. I asked a question, now everybody's thinking about it. You've lost your jury in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, but wouldn't that hurts the image of his own business and brand? Why would he call the police? That's stupid.
You're not an asshole, Mark. You're just trying so hard to be.
We all know people who are actively trying to be assholes. It's not just a... Dude is looking up his ex-girlfriend, the one who he was mad at the night he started the whole thing that led to Facebook, stalking her on Facebook. He's adding her as a friend. What the fuck in his deposition boardroom hearing? Cameron and we receive a settlement of $65 million. Whoa, holy shit. Eduardo received an unknown settlement. His name has been restored. Massett as co-founder. Holy shit. All this over a girl. Mark Zuckerberg is the youngest billionaire in the world. Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was The Social Network. First off, I do know it is a retelling. Besides the facts that were given when the movie closed out in the credits, everything else is an adaptation. So when I give my thoughts on this, please know I am reacting to the movie, not what really happened, not the actual people, because who knows what the fuck really happened. NDAs were signed. This is a movie. This wouldn't have got cleared unless it made Mark Zuckerberg not look like a complete monster. So keep that in mind. All right, now let's get into the reaction. You son of a bitch. How the fuck could you 0.03? What? All because they didn't feel he was operating in his CFO capacity, but you tricked them. That's the whole thing. You tricked him from 30 to 0.03. Oh, but you should have had your lawyers look at the contracts, which he should have. I mean, what the fuck? That doesn't excuse that shit. I mean, anyone that thinks that way, I'm sorry to tell you, you don't have any true friends and you never will. But you'd probably be okay with that. They let us know right as soon as the movie started that he is a smart guy, very brainy. 1600 on your SATs. He's an asshole. I mean, he fucking went and was dissing this girl, writing all this crazy shit about her while he was creating the site. He's so busy working on this thing that is such a huge impact today, but he still made time to talk shit about this girl. And for the fact that him going full-fledged into Facebook, because it was rating girls, so it clearly it tied into Erica, and for the creator of Napster to say he went into it because of a girl that he wanted to impress. Isn't it always about a girl though? I mean, I didn't make this YouTube channel because of a fucking girl. Let's be clear about that. Then again, this isn't something that is a new concept that can make me $1 billion. So just imagine if these guys would have just chose to settle down with the girl, or they didn't get rejected or whatever. They got the girl of their dreams. But even then, it probably wouldn't have been enough. Look at these guys. Nothing is enough. No type of money will be enough to stop doing what they're doing. They're going to always want more or move on to the better thing. Who cleared for their rights and likenesses or is okay with this movie that was featured in this movie? I'm pretty sure Eduardo, if anything, he might have had the most impact because he looked the best out of everyone else in the movie. I don't know how Mark Zuckerberg got this cleared or why he would let this clear. Like the woman telling him he's not a monster at the end, even after all everything. Was that supposed to exonerate him? Nope. I still look at you. You're kind of fucked. Like, damn, man. I would love to ask him that face to face, and he could even tell me face to face, like, man, that's not what happened. I didn't give him 0.03%, yada yada. I don't know. Fuck. In a movie with this many smart people, with all these smart conversations, it's gonna require a smart director and a smart screenplay, and that's what we got. This is this kind of makes me want to watch more movies that are, I want to say scholarly, just ones that really focus on intelligence, that just stories about really, really smart people. Damn, I sound like an idiot trying to watch movies about people that are cerebral. Fuck. I do feel like the burning trash can, and it was the rowing. That was a metaphor for them coming very close to something and not getting it. And the trash can burning on Eduardo's bed right before he went to the deal that basically ruined his life. That also goes into the writing for this being very clever. And those are stuff that are very easy to miss. And the fact that they preceded the actual event, like before we knew the deal was really screwing them, you know, they let you know. The signs are always there. The signs are always there. And that's just a testament to watching movies over and over again. You realize like some of this stuff it's just a part of writing movies. And ultimately, we got to say Mark Zuckerberg's urge is what made the Facebook that we know today. It could have been anything else. If this guy was involved, Eduardo, if it was the Winklevoss, it was a Harvard thing and it expanded, it would not be the Facebook that we know. And the Facebook that we know it as today obviously is in a shit ton of trouble. It's not even called Facebook anymore. It's called Meta. As we know, it's been accused of taking part in some, you know, either advertising or certain political groups or censoring. They're at congressional hearings, countless in the past decade. So I can understand them wanting to rebrand. They've been in a lot of trouble, and it's not surprising because it seems like every step of the way from watching this movie, it was just destined to be a disaster for anyone involved. It just attracts negative attention, and it has such a capacity for good, but it's social media, you know. Ultimately, it's the people that are gonna decide whether it's good or not. There's only so much that Facebook themselves can do, but the little bit that they can do, they obviously drop the ball. Guys shouldn't be on social media anyway, man. I've never been a social media guy. The only social media I've ever had was Facebook. I had it for a year when my first year of college, and then just stopped using it. Just keep in touch with people back home and it, you know, link with people. That was really the only social media I ever really had. I mean, I have like a Twitter and stuff now for the React with Mike, but it's never interested me. And I'm kind of glad. That's the one thing that I kind of missed the boat on. It was very interesting to see a movie on Facebook though, because that is the one social media site that I did use back in the day. And that movie was very highly entertaining as well. And I would actually love to see more social media sites need to have a look into how this stuff is created, because these are the new inventions of our time. Like the guy at Harvard said, it's all about creating a job instead of finding one. I believe in that 100%. I think that's a great way to look at life. The idea of working in life, it should be at a job that you created. Like if that's the case, it's limitless. It's made of pure passion. It can't happen unless you want it. That's dope. If anything stood out to you in this movie, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're a family. You know that. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.